A very good morning to one and all, and a hearty welcome to RMIT 2013. I would like to welcome one and all present here, the delegates who have come from various places, our faculty, and my dear friends. RMIT 2013 is the fifth in the series of Ramanujan Math and IT that is held annually. The conference celebrates the genius of our nation's greatest mathematician, Srinivasa Ramanujan, and attempts to bring together pure and applied mathematicians and information theory professionals together. Advances in mathematics, ranging from convex analysis, number theory, to algebraic geometry, are foundational for many advanced information technology applications today. Conversely, computational methods are becoming mainstream in many branches of mathematics. Ramanujan was an analytic number theorist par excellence. As such, the RMIT 2013 Pure Mathematics track is devoted to number theory. Number theory is one of the most ancient branches of pure mathematics, and understanding the distribution of primes has always been a center of the subject. It has seen enormous development in the last 20 years, which includes proofs of Fermat's last theorem, Catalan's conjecture, and Green's-Tau theorem. There are many connections between the theory of numbers and information theory. Number theory has important applications in computer organization and security, coding and cryptography, random number generation, and graphics. Number theories use computers in factoring large integers, determining primes, testing conjectures, and solving other problems. I'm sure most of these topics will be visited throughout these 3 days of the conference. So without much ado, a very hearty welcome to one and all again, and let us begin today's proceedings by lighting the lamp. May I request Professor Prabhu to please light the lamp. We now have an invocation by the college choir team.
Mahaganapatim manasa smarami Vasishtha Vamadeva Divandita Mahaganapatim Mahadeva Sutam Mahadeva Sutam Guru Guhanutam Mahadeva Sutam Guru Guhanutam Marakoti Prakasham Shantam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mushika Vahana Modaka Priyam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mushika Vahana Modaka Priyam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mushika Vahana Modaka Priyam Papa Magamari Zari Zani Sapama Gama Padani Zari Gama Mari Zari Zani Pama Sani Pama Gamani Pama Gamari Risa Risa Sani Pama Gamani Sagama Maha Ganapatim manasa smarami Vasishtha Vamadeva Divandita Maha Ganapatim.
Thank you, friends. Our first speaker for today is Professor Prabhu. May I request him to kindly come on stage?
Thank you very much. Actually, Professor Shadgopan should have been here, Director of IIIT, which is hosting the place and facilities for this conference, 3-day conference. I'm not a mathematician. I have lots of mathematician friends, but we non-mathematicians are always in awe of mathematicians. So when I stand in front of you, people who ultimately established the truth, QED, and nothing, and with such clarity and such finality, And when I talk to you people, I'm kind of a little nervous. So in engineering, things are not like that. But, you know, the way things have happened, it's incredible, is it not? Mathematics, it's everywhere. All areas of human knowledge. The growth has been due to mathematics. Deep results have been established due to mathematics, etc., etc., etc. So then we, of course, have to learn from you, lean on you, and do our things utilizing the techniques and theorems that you have established. This particular conference, Srinivasa Ramanujan, an incredible person. I mean, people are trying to understand how he did all those things that he did. I'm an outsider, so I don't think I can really speak authoritatively about anything that Ramanujan did. But as a curious onlooker and a person interested in things, when I read things about him, about mathematics that he did, the way he did it, I mean, it's really incredible. He was at the age of 12, he got introduced to this book which gave some 5,000 results, Carr's compendium of mathematical results, and SL Loney, which we all went through. And then he gets excited. In a period of some 10, 12 years, the kinds of things that he didn't know anything of what was happening in European mathematics or world mathematics. Just a self-taught person. So when you see people with this kind of genius, you know, you wonder about God's creation. I mean, that's the ultimate. He had only 1 year of college education, junior college education, joined as a clerk in Madras Port Trust. My maternal grandfather was chief engineer of Madras Port Trust, and so that was long back, turn of the century. And then he is discovered by G.H. Hardy. I mean, hats off to G.H. Hardy. Ramanujan, you know, this situation, you know, lower middle class families, you don't even have money to buy paper. So he had a slate on which he would derive things, and the final result is what was documented on sheets of paper or notebooks. That's how he did his mathematics. So when ultimately he was discovered, they only got the final results, the theorems if you wish. They didn't know how he had arrived at, and he had arrived at them using an ordinary slate, you know, because of poverty. That was the reality. As a matter of fact, G.H. Hardy, somewhere he says that if he were to rate contemporary mathematicians of that time, he would give himself, G.H. Hardy, an extremely capable, well-known mathematician, he said that he would give him just 25% marks. And Littlewood, with whom Hardy and Ramanujan worked, he says he would be worth about 30. And then he says Hilbert, he would give him 80, and Ramanujan 100. And Bruce Brent, he visited here, he was worked on Ramanujan's works, proving all those results. And he says that if somebody were to ask Bruce Brent, Bruce would say, yeah, he's at the top, no doubt. But I don't know, I would increase that 100 to a much higher figure. That was Ramanujan. So he was there with the greats, Jacobi, Euler, Gauss, you know, the greats, some of the greatest people. You know, many people feel that he's right there with them. And how this phenomenon of Ramanujan happened, we don't understand. People have tried to study, you know, precocious people who are geniuses, and you know, you can't even try to see how their brain works. You know, such people have been studied. The Bernoulli family, for example, many cousins, they were all geniuses, and to The genius expressed itself at a very young age. Such families have been studied, but they just don't understand how actually these people happen to become and do whatever they do. Okay, whatever, you know, mathematics. I think it was Ernest Temple Bell, a mathematician himself. He wrote this long back, Men of Mathematics, 2 volumes. And somewhere I got these 2 volumes as a prize. And so I at a very young age, and since it was my books, I got a prize, you know, when I was in school. So I was very proud of these, you know, these 2 volumes, and I read them again and again and so on. And you know, Bell says that perhaps the highest, the purest of pure form of mathematics is perhaps higher arithmetic, as you call, or number theory, and it's so basic. So mankind has engaged itself in this area for a long time, but one of the toughest, he says, and Ramanujan's area was number theory. He was a number theorist, major, and among number theorists, perhaps there was no other person like Ramanujan. That's what people who know say about Ramanujan's contributions to number theory. All kinds of things. I don't even understand, so I shouldn't speak, but I can kind of feel, you know, the importance of Ramanujan. And over a period of years, especially recent past, with all these computation thing and all these things happening, many areas, diverse areas, whether it is life sciences, whether it is information technology or whatever, you know, Ramanujan has been kind of rediscovered. He has become very important because brute force number crunching will lead you only that far and no further, and Ramanujan has become very relevant from that point of view. And so there is these people in other areas are now trying to understand, you know, are there important results that Ramanujan established which are of use to us. And so there's a focus there. So it's very apt that you people should be meeting here, you know, so that kind of, you know, whatever your deliberations, when our people, our students, participate and watch and so on, maybe the spirit of that mathematics will kind of rub off on them, and it'll be beneficial. So with these few words, let me stop here and wish these 3 days of deliberations all the success, and hats off to people, Prasanna, Manisha, and others who have made this happen really in IIIT B, made this happen, and especially in IIIT B. So all my best wishes. Thank you.
We now have a tea break. Please, outside. We'll assemble once again and have the next tea break.